What's going on, guys? It's Daniel and welcome back to another video. We got a lot of news to cover in this episode. Let's just jump straight into it. And this one is probably the biggest story of them all. The Virginia governor has issued a stay-at-home order in the state of Virginia. This will go through June 10th unless it is rescinded earlier. Now, why is this really important? Well, Martinsville. Martinsville is supposed to be on May 9th, but because now that this will also probably become a testing facility for COVID-19 patients, it is very unlikely that Martinsville will be run. I'll be honest with you, NASCAR has not completely come out and stated that they are going to cancel the race or postpone the race at this time, but very unlikely we will be racing at Martinsville at the designated time, May 9th, just because of this whole stay-at-home order. And it's a long stay-at-home order, by the way, like it's like a month and like 10 days, something like that. They announced this 2 days ago, so about 40 days in general that they're going to be in the stay-at-home order. What does this mean? Well, like I just said, it looks like this race is probably going to end up getting canceled or postponed. Yeah, more races probably going to end up getting postponed, and with the situation not getting any better, I would not be surprised possibly even if we don't go racing till maybe even June now. This is not a good sign. There are going to be a lot of races that are going to have to be canceled, and not canceled, a lot of races that are going to have to be postponed to future, and we're going to have to figure out how we're going to have to make up those races. This situation, to be honest with you, sucks. Sucks that they're going to be, especially in this for this long, but I don't think they should be. I think it'll be a good idea to postpone, just because it's a tough situation as it is, and you don't want to possibly get 1,000 people, especially all the NASCAR drivers, officials, spotters, even crew chiefs, and people that are working on the cars. You don't want a possibility of those people ending up getting infected with the COVID-19. So, in my opinion, they're probably going to end up postponing. There's no way they're going to get this race in on May 9th. So that's bad news there. On to the next story, and more of a lighthearted note. The World of Outlaws will be coming to your TV on iRacing. That's right, on tonight here on Fox Sports 1, we will be racing at the Charlotte Dirt Track at 7 p.m. Eastern on Fox Sports 1. The drivers involved in this event will be Brad Sweet, David Gravel, Bobby Pierce, Scott Bloomquist, Kyle Larson, Chris Rebel, Cruz Pedregon, and Ron Capps. There will be 2 races that will take place within that hour. There will be a 35-lap World of Outlaws NOS race feature, and then a 50-lap Morton Billings late model battle. This is honestly really cool. I don't not really watch a lot of World of Outlaws races at my time, and unfortunately, because I have to work tonight, I will not be able to catch it until I get home, of course. I'll probably have it set up and recorded. And some people have been asking, there's other race events that are not race events, other events that are taking place on my screen. Well, Fox has control of that, so you'll be able to watch the race. To be honest, this is incredible, and it can be really entertaining to watch. I'm really excited for this event. I think a lot of people are also excited for this event as well. I think World of Outlaws is really cool. The racing is incredible. Many NASCAR drivers have come from the World of Outlaws and from the sprint car side of things. And I think that this race will draw in a lot of people to watch this race. It probably won't, of course, get as many viewers as like the eNASCAR race at Texas, which we'll get into that in a little bit, drew as many viewers as that. But I think it is really cool that World of Outlaws is getting its own television. I'm really excited for this event. My pick for this race is probably going to be like Chris Rebel and Kyle Larson, or David Gravel is going to win the event. Just to be real with you. But that's really cool that this event is going to happen. I'm very excited for this. On to the next story, and a really cool story as well. Their Joey Logano Foundation has announced a COVID-19 response and recovery fund. It is a $1 million fund that will go address a variety of needs, including medical supplies, food distribution, and much more. It will go through all the Charlotte areas and across the communities in the United States. This is a really cool thing that the Joey Logano Foundation is doing. And while I'm not as big a fan of Joey Logano as a driver, what Joey Logano does, especially as a person, I think he's one of the best guys in this industry. He does a lot of things for people, and this is really, really cool. $1 million, it's going to be a lot of good things. It's going to go back to communities, and I love that drivers are coming out and helping. I think they should. Through all what's going on across the United States and across the world, and I'll keep harping this on again and again throughout this channel, this is a really good deal, and I'm really glad that this is happening because this is going to help a lot of people throughout the community, and this is going to help people who are currently unemployed in a moment across the country. Many NASCAR drivers unemployed, not NASCAR drivers, many people in the NASCAR community are unemployed. Many people have lost jobs throughout this. Many layoffs have taken place. I mean, in NASCAR's higher-ups, they've had to lay off multiple people across the industry. They've had to cut back on how many people that they're allowed to have at the moment. You talk about Indianapolis, they had to temporarily lay off a lot of people because they're not getting any money at the moment. And I think that this is a really great way to help those people in need, and a good job by Joe Logano and his foundation. Really good stuff there. Now to the next story, another pretty cool story. The NASCAR industry is producing PPE and assisting others. Ford has been building air pressure ventilators. GM has partnered with Ventec Life Systems to provide 50,000 masks per day to bring out to communities. And Toyota is building face shields and collaborating with medical device companies to combat this whole crisis and situation. It's just really good. I'm glad that all these manufacturers and even NASCAR is getting involved with trying to, fix the situation and flatten the curve of this whole virus that has been going around across the United States. It's a really good deal, and I'm glad NASCAR is continuing to do things like this. Now to the next story. Ryan Luza last night won the NASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing event at Bristol. This was his 14th career win in the Coca-Cola iRacing series. He's now tied second all-time with Nick Ottinger, and this is also his second straight win. He won a couple weeks ago at Homestead. Was it last week? No, 2 races ago at Homestead Miami Speedway. He scored the checker flag, and Ryan Luza, honest to God, he is one of the best iRacers in the game. He is probably the top dog right now, and he's probably, as of right now, going to be the favorite to win this championship. And I think he's not surprising to see he's the guy that is the driver to beat. Ryan Luza, I think, is honestly one of the best drivers in the series, like I just mentioned, and I think that he will probably go out and win this title, to be quite honest with you. We'll see what he does throughout the year, but he's going to be a championship 4 guy. He's going to make the Final Four without a contest. And now to the next story, we are going to talk about the NASCAR Texas TV ratings. And this is really good. It had a 0.8 rating and 1.34 million viewers. This is up 53% in ratings from last race, which was at, where were we at last race? Homestead, sorry. And 48% of viewership, I can't barely think. And this was the most watched sportscast of the weekend without a surprise. And now it is the most watched esports event on live television, beating last weekend's race by a not even close margin. It was mixed because the mixture of a race being televised on FS1 and Fox. Because of that, you had areas like Des Moines had the race on Fox, while you had most areas, unfortunately, were going to have to watch the race live on FS1. To be quite real with you, I think that is extremely, extremely awesome. NASCAR, I think, has done a lot of great things, especially iRacing itself, has providing a lot of great racing. And I think the race at Texas was extremely, extremely good. I think as more people hear about these events, I think you're going to have more new fans coming to watch NASCAR in general. I think you're going to see a lot more fans come and watch the sport when we do return to NASCAR, when that does happen. I think the NASCAR is providing a lot of good stuff, and I'm excited for this weekend's race at Bristol. We're going to be going to Bristol this weekend, and I think that is very exciting. I might have a preview for that maybe later this week, but I also might have some special products coming out. We'll talk about that here at the end of the episode, but really cool on that. Text TV ratings. Good to hear that it keeps going up and up and up, especially since there's no other sports currently live on TV. I think this is really cool to see. And now to the final story of this episode. Rob Gronkowski and Mojo Rowley are going to be the Grand Marshals for Bristol's NASCAR race this Sunday. Really awesome and really cool to see that those 2 guys are getting involved in the sport, and it will be giving, I think, and honestly, a fantastic driver start changes. Depending if there's any females in this race, you may see one. You never know. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. I know this episode's kind of scatterbrained all out there. Apologize for that, but I had a lot of news I did need to catch up on. And I think that with this channel, let me say this for the record, this channel is going to be inconsistent with uploads. I want to point that out here because there's not going to be as many uploads on the channel. I I know that it's April 1st. People think, oh, I'm making up stuff and making April Fool's videos. There's no April Fool's video on my channel. I think April Fool's is personally stupid, to say at the least. But yeah, I have a really cool video that is coming out tomorrow. It is really exciting and one of my biggest projects that I will be working on here later tonight. So, anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. Please like and subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on so you can be notified if a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on all my social medias, links in the description below over that, and comment your thoughts on today's video. So anyway, tomorrow's video is going to be really exciting. I'm really excited to bring it out to you guys. So anyway, thank you guys for watching today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.